All right, hi, just wanted to give you a little introduction to our online homework system, which is also our what we're going to be using to take our exams in this class, as well as part of our final. So the very first thing when you get into ALEKS, some very important things to know is first, if you use the financial aid access code, that gets you in right away, but it does not give you 2 free weeks. It is valid for 2 weeks, but as soon as you buy your code, that 2 weeks is kind of taken out of that. So make sure that your ALEKS is good until the very last day of our class, which is going to be December 9th. Okay, so you need to have it that entire time. So again, to begin with, once you gain access and you come into our class, it'll say on the very top here, Math 25, 14 weeks, and this is where we are. It will ask you to do a knowledge check just to kind of see if you have the prerequisites, like you're feeling ready for this class. So please do the knowledge check and try your best. And then what that does, once you complete the knowledge check, is it's assessing to see what skills you might need to be more successful in the Math 25 content. So this pie right here, I put that I had a small amount of college algebra knowledge. And so I didn't actually go through and take the knowledge check. You guys will. So when you finish that knowledge check, it'll tell you, okay, then you've mastered some topics, and then you have some remaining. So these are from, again, the prerequisite chapter of our textbook. There's a total of 240 topics. So you can see 232 plus 8. And again, this is just practice. If you feel like you're struggling a lot with the current content and you feel like you need to review some stuff from previous things, that not from our class, but from like a previous math class, then you'll want to come and work in our pie. And so where it says start my path, that's all towards the pie. Now the pie is not an actual grade for our class. Your grade for this class comes from college algebra content, which the way that we use it, use ALEKS, is to do actual assignments. So the pie works you through a bunch of different problems and topics, and there's like a progress for that, but we want to actually work on assignments. So your first assignment will normally pop up in this blue space and it will say a section number on it. I'm doing this a little bit before our class starts, so it's not there yet. But another way to see that is to go into, up above, there's this little triple line thing. And again, when you go to review, this is reviewing the pie. So that's, again, prerequisite topics, not our current content. To do our current content assignments, which are worth 10% of our grade, you're going to go into assignments if you didn't see it in that previous blue space. And so you can see on assignments, the next upcoming one, see how it says section 2.3. This is an actual assignment that you need to complete for the class. If you click on view upcoming, you can see a few more that are coming up. You can see start dates and end dates. So you can see that these are due September 18th, this one's due September 11th. Notice on the far right, though, it does say 0 of unlimited attempts. You have unlimited attempts to try these assignments. And it does have a quick redo where if you go through the whole assignment and you want to just redo the ones you missed, you can do that as well. And the final submission for those unlimited attempts is December 7th. That's the last day of class before our final exam. So right now, the only one that's open to me is this blue one that's hyperlinked. So I'm going to click on that. And when you open up the assignment, again, this looks also similar to what your exams will look like. It tells me my due date, it tells me my attempts, so 1 of unlimited. When we have our exam, you only have 1 attempt on that. And then it tells you the number of questions that you have. And again, the grading policy is the best score. So for these homework assignments, you get unlimited attempts and it'll just keep your highest score. Okay. So once you start the homework, you either finish it or save it for later. Okay. So I'm going to go and push start. So you can kind of see the way that it will work here. So at the top, numbered 1 through 10. So those are the 10 questions. They're just 10 questions from the textbook that I selected, but again, they're in this digital form. But what's so nice about this is that you have these resources to help you out right away. So when I go and I try and do this problem, it's got a couple parts to it. But I can say, oh, let me get an explanation. I kind of forgot how to do this. I don't remember from the video, which is a reminder. You make sure you watch the videos before doing the ALEKS, okay? But if you want some help, now look, it says you'll lose your current question attempt because it's going to explain this problem for me, but then it'll just give me a new problem. So that's fine. So you say, okay. And it's going to walk us through this. and you can see an explanation and answers, okay? On the right, we have the save for later option and submit assignment. You want to save for later if you want to keep working on it. If you hit submit assignment, it'll just give you your grade for it. But again, you can always go back in and do the problems that you missed. So after looking at this explanation, I can return to the question. And so it's showing me that, let's see, it says try another. So if I want to try another one, because right now it's marked me all as wrong because it just showed me all those answers, I'm going to say try another one, and then it gives you that next opportunity. So again, make sure that you save for later or submit assignment before you X out of all of this. And again, you can come back and you have unlimited time. So you for sure want to try your best up until the exam for this section. I know life happens, but try your best to stick to the due dates. So I hope that's helpful. I was also going to point out that there's a guided solution over here. So that walks you through kind of step by step, a little slower. Or you can just see an example, which doesn't make you lose an attempt, but lets you see something similar to it. And then also you can click on the ebook and look directly at that section in our text, or go to the Message Center and let me know what problem you're struggling with. I'm going to go back to that little menu, that 3-bar thing, but the textbook is at the bottom of all of those things. If you put a little plus sign, you can go directly to the ebook. It pops up as a new tab, and you can go to whatever section that we're working on if you want to. So right now we're working on section 2.3. So if you want to, well, you can highlight, take notes, place marks. So here's our table of contents you can see. But if I wanted to go to section 2.3, I found my chapter 2. I want to go to section 3 and I want to read about it a little bit more. So you already watched the video provided by me. You tried the problem, but you're still not sure. So then go to the ebook, try that out, see what's going on with the ebook. And within the ebook, there's also more examples. Anything hyperlinked, there's a video lecture. So you can watch a video lecture, another one on there from the actual author of our textbook and the creator of these problems. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great semester.